This is my review on the RSV. I picked this up beginning of December for $2 at a book festival. Actually, I picked a couple of books up, but this was another one of them that I picked up for $2. It did have some gold gilding on this, but as you can see, it's been worn off. It only has one ribbon, just a skinny little blue one. Nothing spectacular. It's not a very big Bible. I mean, this here is my Pit Minion, my King James Pit Minion, and if you put them on top of each other, as you can see, it's not that much bigger. The Pit Minion to this, it is quite thicker. It is thicker, of course. But yeah, it's a really little pocket size. I like the size of this thing. It's got a nice size to it. I'm not sure if this is leather or they use this cardboard stuff. It's very stiff, whatever it is. But it's held up quite well because I'm presuming this Bible was around in the 1970s, 71, a little bit maybe before then. It is a Collins. You do have some raised hubs on here. They're sort of tooled and they're a little bit raised if you have a good look. It's in quite good condition considering this one has been used. There is no there's no writing inside, so the only wear you've got is here and at the back of it. Back page. Like, there's nothing extra in this. It's just the Bible itself. There's no maps, no nothing. But other than that, it's in quite good condition. So as you can see, it is a Collins clear type press, Glasgow, and you can read that about the translation. I was actually reading the preface on this, and I was quite amazed that they actually mentioned William Tyndale in this as well. So his Tyndale's works became the foundation of the English version. So I was quite, and there's a whole heap of it in the Vulgate. It goes on and on and on. I mean, I was reading it, was quite interesting. Actually, it was worth actually reading it. It is printed in Great Britain, as you can see. There is no date on the only date that you have is this date up here and the date here. They're the only dates that are on this. Oh, and somebody received this book and that's the date. Woody Point in Queensland. Now, it's a verse, it's a paragraph layout in this book. The font's actually a size 8. It's actually quite a nice size it is. And it's quite readable. I mean, it's bigger than your Pit Minion. It is a black letter. You do have references in that down the bottom here. And you do have some textual notes, as we will see down here as well. Now each book does not start on its own page, it just follows on from the previous book. And I'll try and show you that, as you can see. But it is in quite good condition. I mean, yeah, no one's ever written any notes in it. So I've been using this a little bit and, you know, picking it up and just having a bit of a read. And they say this is from, like, they did this one and then this is where the RSV come from or something. I'm not sure about that, but that's just stuff I've heard. There is still a few little archaic words in here, but I mean, I read the King James, so I haven't had a problem with this one at all. You can see some more notes. It's quite a nice print. Quite a nice dark print. There is a spot in here where it's actually quite faded, and there it is there. But it's still readable. I don't know why that's faded there. Maybe that was in the print or something, but yeah. The Book of Samuel. It's not actually self-pronouncing, but there is a little bit of it in here. Not a great deal, but it's not the full self-pronouncing either, I found. And I'll show you. As you can see, you've got a bit of self-pronouncing in here, but it's not the full self-pronouncing. And of course you're going to have more of the footnotes in the New Testament, as you can see, and references as well. It's quite a clear print. A little bit of damage there on the paper. Maybe a bit of water damage there, but nothing to worry about. Like I said, this Bible is still quite usable. Still got a bit of life left in it. Let me show you the difference between this print and this one and you can see this one's a bit yellowy paper, and that would be just from time. But yeah. I think I have found a mark in it. There it is, that one mark. Oh, and another mark there. But other than that, there's nothing in this. But yeah, so yeah. Your pit minions are 6.75 and this one's an 8. You can tell there is quite a bit of difference. But it's still quite nice book Bible to read, this one. And it's a really nice hand size. I love this hand. I really like hand size Bibles. I mean, there will become a day that I can't read them because they're too small, but until that happens, I will read my little hand size Bibles. I love them. Even quite nice spines considering compared to the Cambridge. Well, that's my review on my RSV, my Collins RSV. Hope you found that interesting, and yeah, if you get hold of one of these, read the preface because that is really quite interesting. And it gives you the meanings here when you're reading through, and you find out in the footnotes. But yeah, I found the preface and it's very interesting. So, sorry, I meant at the beginning of this Bible you've got subject headings. You actually got them in the front. So if you're looking for a specific subject, you go straight to it, and it'll actually give you the number, page number, which are in the middle up the top, as you can see, for those. So yeah. And we've got the start of it. Well, that's my review. Hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.